Now, India's six-week election is underway, with the second phase of the vote set to take place this Friday. Ahead of that, the main opposition has accused the Indian Prime Minister of hate speech. This after Narendra Modi called India's Muslim minority infiltrators over the weekend. Take a listen.
Previously, when the Indian National Congress was in power, they said that the first beneficiaries of the country's wealth are Muslims. They mean that this wealth will be distributed among those who have more children. Will the money earned through your hard work be given to infiltrators? Are you okay with that?
We can now go across to Pavni Mittal, standing by in New Delhi. Pavni, the opposition says it's seeking action from India's Election Commission. Will the body act?
Well, as of now, India's election agency, the Election Commission, has declined to comment, even as there are growing calls by opposition leaders and even ordinary citizens to demand action. We've learned that more than 17,000 people have written to the agency saying the Prime Minister has violated its code of conduct. And just so we're clear, this code of conduct cannot be legally enforced by the agency, but it has the power to at least reprimand or even in some cases suspend campaigners. Now, what was also concerning about the speech was some of the elements in it. Prime Minister Modi has been accused of perpetuating some of the worst stereotypes about Muslims in the country. For example, the comment about infiltrators, that's a stereotype about how Muslims came to India as invaders back during the Mughal era. The fact that some of them have come, quote unquote, illegally from Muslim-majority countries like Bangladesh. The comment about having too many children, again, is a stereotype that Muslims are having children so they can overtake India's Hindu population and become the majority in the country. Now, how this case proceeds will also be looked at as a testament to India's institutions, that whether institutions like the Election Commission that are supposed to be independent truly are free, or whether they have come under a lot of political pressure or political influence under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government.
Pavni, Modi is very popular in the country. Some polls say over 75%. That's his popularity rating. Polls also suggest that the BJP is poised to make a comeback. Then why would the Prime Minister go ahead and make such divisive comments?
Look, the fact of the matter is that the government, the BJP and Prime Minister Modi's brand of Hindu nationalism is incredibly popular. And we've seen historically, whether it's in India or around the world, that this tactic of turning majority against a group of people does help win elections. And remember, for the BJP, this election is not about just winning. It is also about getting a much bigger majority. And it is important to point out that in a country of about 80% Hindus, there is a strong, demand, and a lot of people have bought into the ideals of Hindu nationalism. There is growing discontent when it comes to the ideals of secularism on which India was founded. People do want this to become a Hindu-first country, and there is growing resentment when it comes to minorities, particularly Muslims.